We would like to thank our sponsors, Getaway Today. Use Getaway Today for all of your vacation planning needs. You'll get exclusive perks, great discounts, and the best customer service. Most importantly, their services are always free and easy, from experienced and passionate agents who love to make your vacation dreams come true. Head on over to getawaytoday.com from the link in our show notes to see their exclusive deals, and you can call 855-GET-AWAY and let them know Walt's Apartment sent you to start planning your next vacation today.
One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation.
Spark a dream that we're meant to follow.
You're listening to the Extra Magic Hour, brought to you by Walt's Apartment Podcast and the DisInsider. Join the team in the studio as they bring you the spirit of Disney through park news, history, and tips and tricks to make your Disney Parks vacation even more magical.
Hey everyone, this is Shawn from Walt's Apartment Podcast and the Extra Magic Hour. Just want to say hey and hope you guys are all having a great week. I wanted to reach out to you. We're having a little bit different show this week for the Extra Magic Hour. Had some scheduling conflicts with Shawn and Sam and Breanna and myself. So I thought what better time than to bring back an old episode of the Extra Magic Hour when Fastpass Facts, who was just our guest on the live stream the other day, we interviewed them last year. Myself and the late, great Chris Brown interviewed them and had a great time with them. It was the first time we got to talk to them and just learn about how they started their channel and just learn some great stuff about them. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this interview that we did last April with Fastpass Facts, Luz and Sauco, and my good friend Chris Brown.
Good afternoon, D-casters. My name is Chris, and I'm here with Big Papa Disney to bring you a special episode of the Extra Magic Hour. Now, chances are you or someone you know have been on YouTube at some point, and if you have, you've probably seen a video from our guest today. And if you haven't, after this interview, go to YouTube and check out Fastpass Facts. It is a wonderful, incredibly produced channel that features a ton of top 5 lists. Do you remember this and that? And not only does it spark nostalgia, but it embraces the traditions of the past while walking the path to the present and both eyes set firmly on the future. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Sauco and Luz of Fastpass Facts. Thanks, guys, and welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Thank you very much. We're so excited to be here.
And thanks for that.
Thank you so much for
right.
Chris does all of our intros. He does a great job. I said, Chris, do a great intro. He always
yes,
it was amazing. Yeah,
it was great. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, seriously, like when we were trying to get you guys initially to come on the show and get everything together, I went through your channel and I was looking at everything, and it's so good. The depth of quality that you guys put in each video. I mean, it's amazing. It's really good. You guys do some inspired work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for saying that. Yeah,
it means a lot to us. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, you can tell there's definitely a love affair you guys have for it. It's really cool. It's great to see someone with that kind of passion be able to actually find a platform and basically a palette that they can paint their own pictures on. And it's great. So
for sure.
Oh, thank you so much, guys.
So we're going to have Shawn go ahead and start off with the questions, and we're just going to go through them.
Yeah, we'll go back and forth here, guys. Again, thank you guys so much for being on. Like Chris said, we're honored to have you guys on here. And I'll start off. So basically just tell us about your guys' channel and what inspired your guys' love for Disney.
So
go ahead.
Okay, I'll start. So we've been Disney fans forever. Like since I was little, I think that's the case for you too.
Yeah.
So we've been Disney fans forever. I didn't have the opportunity to go to the parks as much as Sauco did. He actually went to the parks once
per year.
Once a year.
Yeah.
Twice. But when we met our love for Disney started growing more, and we're lucky to be able to go to Disneyland for the first time together in 2011.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a while ago. And we of course started thinking about starting a YouTube channel to share that love.
We were at D23, I think.
Yeah.
When we first start to think about the channel.
Yeah, 2015. It was D23 2015. And we wanted to share that love for Disneyland. And we started with Disneyland exclusively.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it started like that. Like we wanted to share that with people. So
yeah, we were like thinking about something that will stand out. Mm-hmm. Like I'm a motion designer, so that was the way to do it, with graphics and motion graphics and everything.
Yeah, there's something different from what you see out there, and while sharing the love and passion that many people have for the parks.
Sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Well, I guess you guys nailed it. And that's like Chris said, your guys' stuff's visually beautiful, the way it's put together and how it actually informs you and educates you as well is just the best. So we love it.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
So you guys have a group of fans that are lovingly called the Duck Squad.
That's right. Yeah.
So, can you tell us a little bit about the origins of that name or of them and what they mean to you guys as a whole?
Of course. So this is it's kind of a funny story because we were doing a live stream at Disneyland one day.
Yeah.
So we were walking, and everybody loves Disneyland dogs. So
sure.
There were these dogs walking, and we saw it was a kid,
little kid kicking a dog,
a little girl or boy. I don't remember. So he was trying to kick a dog. So we got really mad, and I started like
ranting
a little bit. Like I couldn't say anything to the kid, of course, so I started ranting by myself. And of course, this was during the live stream, so people started like going off and saying, "Yeah, that's not right. That's not correct," or whatever.
We need to protect the dogs.
Yeah. So everybody started saying like, we need to protect the dogs and we need to form a dog squad. So that's where that came from.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So March 6, 2016, you guys released your first video on YouTube. Take a look back on that and tell us about your expectations of that video, and do you feel you guys lived up to them?
Well, it was really hard to upload that video because we spent like 2 months, I think 3 months on that video.
Yeah, that's right. So it was a long time ago when we did that, and it took a long time to do that. Like I used to only write the scripts, and Sauco was the one that did everything else. Like I did the illustrations, but he did all the graphics and all the animation and everything. So it took a long time to put together. And what were your expectations? Like, I don't know. We haven't talked about this.
Yeah, I don't know. I just waiting to explode.
Sure.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was really slow at the beginning. Like we get like, I think hundreds of views, I think.
Yeah.
For a long time, like the first.
So now you guys have over 130,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. So
thank you.
That's awesome.
It's cool because it's a risk. You know, you take basically a piece of yourself because you're saying, look, this is something I love so much that I've spent months of my life on this. I'm going to put it out there. Please enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, please, I would love to create more for you. So it's such a leap of faith in order to release yourself out there into the world and put it on something like YouTube. And, and it's kind of a quick snippet. It just says, Fastpass Facts and coming soon, but it's eye catching. It's very colorful, and it doesn't reveal too much about what's going to happen. It just, something exciting is going to happen. I think it's a very good, like a preview video, if you will, of things to come. But I mean, that's some scary stuff to put your stuff out there because you just never know
right.
what the response is going to be,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's scary.
Yeah, very scary. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you guys are doing a great job. Your most viewed video I was going through, I see is the very first Abandoned by Disney video. There's 1.6 million views, which is very good. And I maybe not be 1 million, but I think I might be in the 0.6 million of those, because those kind of things have always fascinated me. So if you had a chance to go back and spend a day at any of those abandoned parks or areas, which one would you go to and why?
Wow, that's a great question.
Yeah. I think I will go to Disney Quest. The
Disney
Abandoned
Quest.
Quest, Disney Quest. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a river country for me. I think it's
River Country.
Yeah, I think the whole creepy vibe that surrounds it, like being abandoned and all the things that people said about why it was abandoned, like that calls me out a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but it's really interesting. It's something that I would have loved to experience.
It is. It's because it's kind of it's either a pass between what was prevalent or relevant at the time, and the time just kind of moved past it. And then some days it's just stuff that they started to do, and then the whole landscape of things changed, and they said, you know what, we're going to go to something else. So you have all of these kind of half-inspired ideas that are just floating in the back there, waiting, I guess just kind of dying off in some cases. It would be fascinating. I would love to go to do the river. I think that would be amazing to go
that
through
would be
that.
really cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Also the Discovery Island.
Oh yeah, Discovery Island.
Oh yeah. It's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still there, just kind of sitting there overrun by nature at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So you guys have visited Disney parks all over the world. You've been to Disneyland Paris, Disneyland in California, obviously, and on Walt Disney World. What is your favorite park of the ones you've been to, and why is it your favorite?
Of course, Disneyland.
Yeah, Disneyland is Disneyland is it's our number one park forever. Like, I don't care if there are better parks. Disneyland is always going to be number one for me. But Disneyland Paris is a really close second.
Yeah.
A really close second. Like, we were really excited to be able to visit that park, and we were expecting a lot, but it exceeded our expectations, I think.
Yeah, the level of detail of that park, it's outstanding.
Yeah, definitely.
No, it's like a close copy to Disneyland in California, isn't it? Pretty close to it, or from what I've heard, is it?
Yes,
it's pretty close, but there are subtle details.
Yeah,
like the castle, the dragon inside the castle,
the animatronic under the castle is amazing.
Yeah.
And the little like walkthrough attractions that it has all over the park, I think that's what makes it stand out from other parks, because you don't have to be going to a ride. I don't know, to be experiencing something. So it has the Nautilus walkthrough and the Skull Rock walkthrough and lots of walkthrough. The Alice in Wonderland maze. So I think that
I'm definitely on my list for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
You should go because it's awesome. We've been lucky to be able to experience
it.
So Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. You've had the chance to go there.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on it? What did you like? Is there anything you didn't like? And honestly, how cool was Rise of the Resistance? Be honest.
Oh my God. I mean, there are no words.
Yeah, no words for Rise of the Resistance, yes.
So we're huge Star Wars fans.
Sure.
Like huge Star Wars fans. And we've gotten a little bit of hate, actually.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people hate the new movies and hated Galaxy's Edge or whatever. We love it. We love everything, every part of it. We're lucky to be there on opening day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
that's so cool.
Yeah, we cried like the whole 4 hours that we were able to be there. We were like crying.
I watch everyone's videos. I'm like, oh man, everyone's crying and I'm not crying. It sucks.
I mean, seeing the Millennium Falcon for the first time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and being able to experience all of that, like it's mind blowing. It's amazing. And Rise of the Resistance, I mean, we've been able to ride it twice now. twice.
Right on.
Twice,
Yeah. So
I'm super jealous.
Yeah, me too. I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to be there 2 weeks ago.
I know.
that sucks. But, well,
Yes,
we'll
it
get
does.
other chances.
Yeah, hopefully.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
right.
So, go ahead.
No, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. So, talking about collaborations, you guys have done some great collaborations so far. I've seen you do them with Mr. Cheesy Pop and also with Provost Park Pass, which Max told me to tell you guys hi and that you're lovely people. I talked to him the other day. He said you guys are amazing. So,
Oh, Max is the best.
Yeah.
We love him.
Max is awesome.
so talk a little bit about the collaborations that you've done and who else would you like to collaborate with in the future.
Well, we've done some really cool collaborations. Like the whole Disney Parks YouTube community is awesome. We've done collaborations with Oakland Disney, with Provost Park Pass. As you said, they're awesome.
Mhm.
They're the best.
Also, theme park history.
Theme park history.
Expedition theme park.
Yeah, we've done a lot of collaborations. We're lucky that people are that nice and that willing to collaborate with other channels. So
Absolutely.
yeah, we're really happy to be
It's
part
one
of that
of
community.
the best parts of doing this.
Yes, we love
To collab with the community, yeah.
and getting
Well,
to
that's
know
good.
other creators and everything. It's really cool.
Right on.
Now, I did see on your Facebook page that your favorite movie is Tangled. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Is it just the
Yes.
whole story of it? Is it I mean, because that's one of the newer ones. And I don't disagree with you. Tangled is an excellent movie. But what about Tangled sets it apart from the Beauty and the Beast of the world or the Lion Kings?
It's I don't know. That's the thing is we watched it together. Like it was one of the first new Disney movies that we watched together.
Okay.
And we really like felt, I don't know, we felt something with the characters
Okay. No, I get it. Yeah.
and the whole story. And
At Last I See the Light. That's just
yes.
it's such a beautiful song. It's very slowly moved up my chart on like one of the best Disney love songs. It's just when you hear it, it's beautiful. But when you see it and you see all the lanterns rising, and it
Yes.
Yeah, it's the best
it brings the whole thing full. It's really good. It's a really great song.
Yeah, it's
That's cool.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, yeah.
Favorite
So
movie, favorite characters, favorite
Oh
everything.
yeah, no, great characters. My daughter in particular loves how much the horse hates the. So we do have some listener questions that called in, so we'll run through those. What Disney attraction do you like best?
So
Right now, Rise of the Resistance,
Yes.
but
Of course, yeah.
in our hearts, the Haunted Mansion, obviously.
yeah,
yes.
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah,
I love Haunted Mansion.
yeah.
It's our
The
favorite.
best. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Another question is, what is your favorite Disney Plus original?
Oh, Disney Plus original. That one's easy.
Yeah, The Mandalorian.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I was not gonna say that.
Oh wow.
It's
Oh.
not that easy.
Okay, so that's his. What's yours?
The Imagineering
Oh,
story.
yeah.
Yes,
sure.
yes.
You really can't go wrong with either one of those, honestly.
Exactly.
No.
Those are probably those are the two best ones
Sauco
on
is
there.
now
Definitely.
fired from Fastpass Facts.
Oh no! Wow.
So we pretty much went through your favorite film from Disney. Do you have a favorite Star Wars film?
So
I don't know.
I think mine might be The Return of the Jedi. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But between that one and The Force Awakens,
Yeah, me too. I think
Nice.
those two, yeah.
you get why people hate us. Like because it's like
no,
The
wait,
Force Awakens is like
Those are two
Great
very, very good choices. Mine is Empire. I've always liked Empire.
Mine's Return of the Jedi as well. So totally. agree
I like
with you
Empire
there.
because it ends on a dark note. I kind of like that it ends really dark and Luke loses
It's
his
awesome.
hand and finds out Vader's his father. And it just
Yeah, finally
sets up a lot.
Perfect,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
yes, it's great.
Very cool. Yeah.
So how about a favorite Marvel movie?
Favorite Marvel movie?
Avengers Endgame for me.
Yeah, Endgame. Yeah,
Nice.
Endgame.
That's a game changer. You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
You get to see, Cap wields Mjolnir and yeah.
I know. We cried so much. I cried. I'm going to stop saying we cried because I'm embarrassing Sauco.
Listen, I cried.
But I do. But
I cried, and Shawn had the misfortune of sitting next to me when we watched it. So when Mjolnir goes to Captain America's hand, I flipped out. I'm a huge comic book geek since I was a child. And then when he finally says Avengers Assemble, like I thought it was going to tear the roof down. I was so pumped up. I have goosebumps right now talking about it.
Exactly.
Yes,
I got goosebumps, yeah.
The other day, I think it was, I don't remember, IGN shared a video of the opening day of Endgame during that scene.
Yes, the reactions.
Reactions.
There's some guy screaming in the background.
Yeah.
So good.
That was we were lucky enough to be able to watch it at El Capitan Theater.
Oh,
at
right
Hollywood.
on.
Nice.
So the reactions were just like that. And just listening to that and watching it the other day, I teared up.
Yeah.
I was like, Sauco, you need to see these because you're going to feel goosebumps all over again.
So cool.
So is there a Disney ride? I think we might have already covered a Disney ride you guys always go on when you go to a certain park. Is there one you always have to do?
Yeah, it's a Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Like, it's the first and the last ride that we have to do every time we go to the park. So,
right on.
Very cool.
You're up.
So favorite live action Disney movie right now?
I think for me, Aladdin.
Yes.
Aladdin.
Or The Jungle Book, I think.
The Jungle Book's great.
Two good choices. Very, very much.
I love The Lion King.
Oh, also The Lion King.
I know you didn't like it as much as I did, but I loved it. He's like, oh, yeah, The Lion King's good.
The Lion King for me, I mean, it was kind of a, like, I prefer the original, but it is so beautifully shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like just I mean, what they were able to do was just so gorgeous. It was beautiful to watch. I'm not gonna, it was very, very pretty to look at. It was very pretty. I enjoyed it. So yeah. Shawn.
And then the second part of that question, Chris. Actually, I'm going to ask my question. You can ask that to kind of wrap up with that one.
Yeah.
So this is kind of an interesting question. If you could turn a Disney movie into a ride that doesn't exist yet, what would it be?
Disney movie into a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tangled, right?
Yeah, Tangled, of course. Yeah.
I know
that was pretty easy.
They're doing it now for Tokyo, but I wanted to in a U.S. park, please.
Do you like climb up a hair?
I saw your guys' pictures of your Tangled on Instagram. So so definitely that's definitely what you guys are all about for sure.
Yes, it is.
Man, that's awesome.
So two final questions. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, so last two questions. What has inspired you to make your channel? What continues you to inspire you to continue to put out the product you put out?
Well, the thing is, what inspired us then and now it's a little bit different. Because the first time we thought about doing a Disney channel was once we were at the Golden Horseshoe. Mm-hmm. We were able to catch the great show that used to be there that sadly no longer plays.
Correct.
And we had never seen it or had any idea
that exists.
That existed. So we wanted to share all of those hidden gems for people that didn't know them. But we found out, we realized that a lot of people knew the park. We didn't know how huge the Disney Parks community was.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, right.
Yeah, we were talking about things that people knew like the forever. Palm of their hands. And we've been learning. We're now part of that community, and we look at our previous videos and we're like what are you talking about? Of course, people knew about this.
Sure.
But what inspires us now, I think it's getting to learn new things about the parks and the
behind scenes.
And
how they make all the stuff, right?
Yeah, Yeah, that's great. Well, they're. I mean, your videos have always been very high quality. I'd hate to say they're getting better because that means they weren't good at one point. But there's always improvement in everything, and they are getting better. So kudos to you guys for continuing to find the passion and everything. I mean, you just had a big old trivia thing you guys went live for an hour of, which was super cool. So. This is our final question.
I want in on that.
I'm sure you do next time they do it.
We'll send you a message to let you know.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, please do.
So this is our kind of our wrap up question. It's one we always end interviews with, and it's a simple question, but it bears a lot of weight. What does the Disney community mean to both of you?
Well, that's a great question.
Yeah.
So for me, I think the Disney community is such an awesome place because you get to know people that love and enjoy the same things that you do. We are not lucky enough to be surrounded by people in our personal lives. So we find
like a second family.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, our families are great there and friends are great or whatever, but they don't get the love and enthusiasm that we have for
theme parks and the Disney community. And
I 100% get that. I totally understand that. You're part of a community that no matter what it is that you're talking about and how fanboyish you get,
exactly.
They get it. Like they're like, I get it. I'm with you right there.
Yeah, exactly. And you go to the parks and you start pointing things out and people are like excited at first and then they get tired of you talking all the time. Like, I don't care what that window means, right?
Right.
I mean, I just want to walk and go to the next ride. And you're like, but take a look at this tree. Like, it has history. And they're like, I don't care.
Stop stopping.
Exactly.
Sounds just like me every time I go.
So it would be great for us to go to the park together because then
I'll be there at the end of July.
There you go.
Yay.
So Luz and Sauco, thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead and take the last 2 minutes and tell our listeners where they can find you, how they can reach you, and all of that stuff.
So you can find us at Fastpass Facts at YouTube, obviously.
Yes, we have an Instagram also at Fastpass Facts. And that's it. I think that's the only two.
Social network.
Okay, so YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
Oh, Facebook, yes.
Facebook,
absolutely.
You know us better than us.
Well, it has been an absolute pleasure to interview you guys. I'm so glad we were able to put this together when we did, and thank you for taking the time out of your schedule.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
And, it was an honor being here.
We really hope to see you guys at the parks one day.
Yes, please.
Like that would be amazing. Maybe in Paris, you know.
Oh, there you go.
Right?
It would be amazing, yeah.
All right, so thank you so much, and we appreciate you. And you guys can reach us at the DCast at the usual local networks. And this is Shawn and Chris from the Extra Magic Hour. I love it. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you, guys. Thank you for having us.
Hope you all enjoyed that interview with Fastpass Facts. They are some great people, Luz and Sauco. If you didn't listen to our live stream the other night, they were on and just had a great time with them, and they were so much fun. This interview was special to me for a few reasons. For one, it was awesome to hear Chris's voice again, and how much fun and the passion he had for doing this podcast and stuff. So that was great for me. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and I hope you guys continue to listen and support all of our shows. We have Walt's Apartment live stream, Marvel Tribe, Force Friday, the Disney Beat, obviously the Extra Magic Hour. You can find all of our stuff at waltsapt.com, and obviously our Facebook group, Walt's Apartment, a Disney podcast, Behind the Lamp. If you're not a member, please give us a join. And you can always check us out on Instagram as well, Walt's Apartment Podcast. From all of us here at the Extra Magic Hour, hope you have a magical day. Good night, everyone.